focusing our practice, two more classes actually, we'll do it tomorrow as well, on our tapas practice. So tapas, as we've been doing, is leaning a little bit more into some of the physical challenging postures and working to build heat. So we'll play around with plank. Instead of holding plank this time, we'll be doing some like plank exercises. So that's something to look forward to, or not, over the next hour. So let's get into it. As you're ready, hit play on your playlist, and then come to child's pose to begin. So arms out long in front of you, let your knees open as wide as feels comfortable in your body today. And as you settle onto your mat and settle into your practice, just start to right away feel that deepening of your breath. So the rise and fall of your belly indicates the rhythmic nature of your inhales and your exhales. And when we talk about this concept of tapas and this concept within the practice of yoga, it often gets translated as heat. But the heat, and sometimes in the physical studio, that is really literal, and we make the studio hot and we can do all these things to get sweaty. And that is definitely part of it, building a physical heat, and we will definitely do that. But one of the other ways that heat is interpreted is the heat found through discipline. So in other words, when we add a little bit more discipline to what we're doing, we start to get warm as well. When we exit our comfort zone and lean into challenge, we create opportunity to transform. So in other words, fire, heat is about the elements of transformation. And fire really symbolizes that thing, that physical thing that allows us to grow and to change. So your yoga practice in and of itself is a set of discipline and a place to build heat. And utilize the 60 minutes we get together today to do just that. Lean into challenge through the support of this community and feel the opportunities in your own body, in your own space to lean into transformation. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, full breath. Open mouth, exhale, completely release. One more for good measure. Full breath in. Loud breath out. Now seal your lips. Inhale in through your nose. Through your nose, breathe out. Continue that nostril breath, that Ujjayi pranayama that is very much a piece of building heat. It's actually one of the points of this breath. Breathing in and out of your nose will make you warmer faster and really connect you to a deeper sense of breathing from deep within your belly. Feeling your diaphragm work, your core already firing up just by using your breath. Here, enjoy one more breath in through your nose. And then through your nose, breathe out. On your next inhale breath, shift forward to tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. And then as you exhale, just start to move and continue to breathe, but let the movement happen in ways that feels just real authentic and organic to today. I've noticed that different times of day of the practice informs how my body wants to move a little bit differently. In the evening, where I've already been sitting for a while, that spinal movement is nice. In the morning, I find like neck rolls, hip adjustments, things like that feel better. So whatever works for you. Be mindful of rights and lefts. If you do something on one side, do it on the other as well. And then back to tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll add in the little swimmer stretch here. So extend your right palm forward and then kick your left foot up and back. Lengthen through your right leg, or right arm, and lengthen through your left leg. Dial your left hip down. Feel your navel tuck up and in. Inhale, reach a little longer. Exhale, elbow to knee, round your back. 2 with breath. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, hug it in. One more time. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, chin to chest, elbow to knee. Now this time, inhale, reach long. Exhale, add the revolved dancer's grip. Kick your left heel towards your seat and then reach back with your right palm for the top of your left foot. Grab in a way that your elbow and shoulder open to the side of your mat, and then actively kick away from yourself to mirror a dancer's posture that we'll do from a standing position a little bit later on. One more breath in. One more breath out. Then extend it long. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop pose. Set up the other side, right leg behind you, left arm in front of you. Get a little bit longer. Lift your hip in line, your lifted hip in line with your planted hip, and then inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee, chin to chest. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, round it in. Again, inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, catch your back. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve dancer grip. Right heel towards your seat. Reach back with your left palm and capture the top of your right foot. Kick away from yourself. Continue to lift your right knee up away from your mat. One more breath in. One more breath out. Release, inhale, extend it long. Exhale, tabletop pose. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, high plank. Lift your shoulders over your wrists. Micro bend your elbows. Tiny tuck in your tailbone as you broaden your shoulder blades. The only high plank we hold, so just feel the setup. Reach a little more through the crown of your head. Flex your heels behind you. Remember, you can do this from your knees. You can come down to your forearms. Feel a little bit of a lift of your belly to your spine. Stay really long. One more breath in. One more breath out. Then push back to downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Pedal it out. Wiggle it out a little bit side to side. Let that movement feel nice before you're ready to settle into stillness in your downward dog. Once in stillness, really press into your palms to lengthen your spine and lift through your hips. Maybe try a little bend in your knees if that helps to get your hips higher. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let your heels soften towards your mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrists. Interlace your arms, or you could grab for opposite elbow, opposite forearm. Maybe you let your palms hang heavy towards the mat. Let the crown of your head get really heavy. Press your belly towards your thighs. And then you can wiggle or you can be still. Yeah. Switch the grip if you've got one in your hands. Maybe you'd like a chest expansion. Interlace your hands behind you. Inhale at a little length in your spine. Exhale, fold down over your thighs. And release your fingertips down to the mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Bend your knees a lot and then slowly rise all the way up to stand. Feel all of your joints just naturally stack one over the other till the crown of your head lifts. Then shrug your shoulders down your back. Any fidgets you'd like with your clothes. We'll meet in standing at attention pose. Samastitihi, push your palms together at heart center. Blink your eyes closed, my friends. Take a moment, as we always do, to create a meaningful connection for your practice. In this space, we honor that yoga is more than physical postures. That is simply the surface to emerge into something deeper. So as you add discipline into your practice, as you lean into healthy challenge, what does that look like for you today? Where can you experience those values as on or off your mat? We'll send it out together. Exhale the air from your lungs. Big breath in. Open up, exhale, release. And now seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Through your nose, exhale out. Blink your eyes open. Palms to your sides. Let's do a sun A to connect with your breath. Inhale, mountain pose, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, elbow lengthen your spine. Exhale, high to low plank, step back, hug your elbows to your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog, press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift through your hips. Pause here, take a breath in, breath out. Let's flow again. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, press your weight to your toes. Exhale, forward fold, hinge it down. Inhale, mountain pose, root through your heels, squeeze at your thighs. Exhale, forward fold, belly in tight, travel towards your mat. So gorgeous. Inhale, halfway lift, create that nice long spine. Exhale, high to low plank, travel with your breath through all of that movement. Inhale, upward facing dog. Love these options you're taking. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Pause to breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Use that full breath to expand and rise. Exhale, forward fold, full breath to hinge to your mat. Really lovely. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your weight a little forward. Exhale, high to low plank. You could do that from your knees or you could skip it all together. Yes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lovely, Karen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hinge it back. Two big breaths here. Inhale in. Through your nose, breathe out. Do one more. Fill up. Inhale. Through your nose, exhale. Let's move on. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through to your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift your chest, extend your fingertips high, reach towards the sky, breathe. So feel this split leg posture through the steadiness of your core. Tuck your abs in, lift your hip points up, lengthen your low back. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale, add your angel wings. Swoop your palms out and down like they're big wings, and then interlace your fingertips. Hover your palm underneath your right thigh. So remember, instead of a thigh, it's like there's a big beach ball you're wrapping your arms around, but keep your spine really long. So hinge your chest forward, lift your navel up. Inhale, airplane pose. Push forward onto your right foot. Lean forward with your chest as you extend your fingertips back. Continue to breathe. Lift your left foot a little bit higher. Dial your left hip down. Use your gaze to help you stabilize. One breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your thumbs to heart center. Left knee to right calf. Round your spine. Maybe your left big toe comes down. Maybe you grab your block and bring it underneath your fingertips. Round your spine. Sink a little lower. And inhale, chair pose. Feet to touch. Lift your chest. Stay low in your hips. Breathe. Keep your weight in your heels. Lengthen your spine. Lift your shoulders a little higher. Breathe in. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Extend your left fingertips forward, your right fingertips back. Stay low in your chair. Lift your shoulders more over your hips. Square your hips back to the front. Your left leg lifts. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Stand on your right foot. Lengthen your right leg as you bend your left knee up. Breathe. Flex your left toes up. Maybe you add a little extension in your left foot and push it forward as you straighten your left leg. Inhale in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Big step back, then plant your left foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Push through the knife edge your left foot. Reach your arms open wide. Breathe. Shrug your shoulders down your back. Broaden your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades slightly together. Push back into your right heel. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep the length in your spine. Reach forward. Reach down. Open your chest. Add some length in your right side body. From there, maybe you challenge your gaze high. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach your right arm up. Exhale, high to low plank, travel towards your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through to your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Use your core strength to lift your belly off your thigh. Extend your fingertips high. Breathe. Swivel your left hip back, your right hip forward to square your hips more to the front. Tuck your tailbone, engage your abs. Breathe in. Exhale, add your angel wings. Big swoop down over your thigh. Interlace your fingers and hover your chest above your thigh and your palms below your thigh. Bend your elbows, reach your collarbones forward. So good. Inhale, airplane pose. Push forward onto your left foot. Kick your right foot back. Reach your palms behind you. Breathe. Dial your right hip down. Lengthen your standing leg. Can you make your airplane wings a little bit longer? Breathe in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your thumbs to heart center, your right knee to your left calf, hover it low. Maybe you bring fingertips to block, right toe might come down. Inhale, chair pose, both feet to the mat, squeeze your calves and your thighs, reach your arms high, breathe. Stay low in your stance, weight in your heels, lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Remember to square your hips towards the front. Stay just as low in your chair. Lift your chest up. Your right leg lifts. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Stand on your left foot. Bend your right knee up. Arms high. Breathe. Flex your toes. Maybe press your right heel forward. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Big kick back, then plant your foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Guide your shoulders over your hips. Arms open wide. Breathe. Square your chest to the side of your mat. Then feel your left knee open a little bit more behind you so that it points straight forward over the center of your foot. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep the length in your side bodies. Reach forward, reach down. Rotate your left rib cage underneath your right. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push into the knife edge of your back foot. Gaze up. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, high to low plank. Your version of choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Everybody take a big breath in. Through your nose, breathe out. Let's flow it, breath to movement. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step through to your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift your shoulders above your hips. Exhale, add your angel wings, big hug over your right thigh. Inhale, airplane pose, press forward onto your right foot. Exhale, Shiva squat, round it down, knee to calf. Inhale, chair pose, both feet to the mat. Exhale, twist to the right, square your hips to the front. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, big step back and down. Inhale, warrior two, reach long through your fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle, open your chest. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg as you lift up. Exhale, high to low plank, hug your elbows right to your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, kick your left toes up. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, use your breath, nice breath. Exhale, add your wings, big swoop down over your thigh. So good. Inhale, airplane pose, use the full breath to launch forward. Yes, Isabel. Exhale, Shiva squat, round it down, knee to calf, use your gaze. Inhale, chair pose, both feet to the mat, lift your chest. Exhale, twist to the left, right fingertips in front. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, lift your right knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, big step back and down. Inhale, warrior two, guide your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, extended side angle, stay with your breath, let it guide you, so good. Inhale, reverse triangle, love it, Whitney. Exhale, high to low plank, your version of choice. Feel the strength in your movement. Inhale, upward facing dog. Part of challenge is what makes us strong. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Everybody breathe in. Breathe out. We'll add on this time. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, stay with your breath. Exhale, angel wings, swoop down over your thigh. Inhale, airplane pose, launch it forward. Exhale, Shiva squat, round it down. Two more with breath. Inhale, airplane, lengthen your standing leg, lengthen your palms. Exhale, Shiva squat, stay with your breath. Doesn't matter if you wobble, stay with it. Inhale, airplane pose. Exhale, Shiva squat. Moving on, inhale, chair pose. Both feet touch down, but stay low. Exhale, press your palms to heart center this time. Bend your knees more. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, prayer twist, right side. Twist your left arm to the outside of your right leg. Once you have that connection, rather than relying on that connection, feel your core help you twist open. Feel length from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head. Inhales get longer. Exhales twist deeper. Really nice, Roxy. You're here for 3. One-legged mountain pose. You'll stand on your right foot in 2. And 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Plant it down. Come back to your breath. Inhale, warrior 2, shoulders over hips. Exhale, extended side angle. Feel the length in your spine. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. This time as you exhale, triangle pose. Push your hips back. Reach forward with your right palm. Then drop it down and extend your left arm up over your right. I recommend for this practice using your block underneath your right palm because you'll transition with it from here. So push your right palm onto your block at its highest height. Use that to open your chest as you continue to press your hips back, lengthen from your tailbone through the crown of your head. You're here for 3. Half moon is next in 2. And 1, half moon pose. Palm your block with your right hand. Walk your block about a foot or so in front of your right toes, and then plant it back down. Open your chest. Kick your left foot higher. Maybe you walk your block a little closer, a little further out, wherever your wrist is underneath your shoulder. Amazing half moons. How strong are we? Happy Sunday. You're so good. Here for 3. Reverse warrior in 2. And 1. That was amazing. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Just plant your palms. Inhale, high plank pose. Step your right foot back. As you exhale, we're going to add some toe taps. Tap your right foot out and back. The left foot out and back. Right and the left. You could speed it up if you'd like. You could do some plank jacks. You could jack your feet out, back to your mat. Goal is to keep your shoulders over your hips, hips in line with shoulders. Right, left, Here for 4, 3, downward dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Push your hips up. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let's do the last side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up from your mat. Exhale, angel wings, one last hug over your thigh. Inhale, airplane pose, powerful press forward. Exhale, Shiva squat, slow and controlled down. 2 more, inhale, airplane pose. Exhale, Shiva squat. Last one, inhale, get long. Exhale, hug it down. Moving on, inhale, chair pose, both feet down, squeeze your thighs. Exhale, thumbs to heart, sink lower. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, prayer twist, left side. Use your nice long spine and powerful core to twist your arm over, yes. Once you've made that connection, ensure that your knees are square towards the top of your mat. Same with your hips, yes, nice adjustments. Inhales get longer. Exhales, twist deeper, sink your hips a little lower. Yeah, you're here for 3. One-legged mountain, you'll stand on your left foot in 2. And 1, inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your right knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, recapture your breath, the discipline of breath. Inhale, warrior 2, arms open wide. Exhale, extended side angle. Do you feel powerful? Stay in the fire. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up. Exhale, triangle pose. Push your hips back, reach forward, then reach down. Once again, if you've got it, locate your block and push your left palm to your block. You could also tense your fingers if you'd like a little bit more length in your spine. For me, that feels better actually. Then use, once again, your block to help twist your chest open. Right arm stacks directly over your left. Continue to push your hips back. Super taut in your back leg. Push to the knife edge of your right foot. You're here for 3. Half moon pose in 2. And 1, half moon, palm your block. Bend your left knee. Walk your block forward beyond your left toes. Then lift your right foot up. Open your chest, reach high, kick your foot higher. Amazing job. We are almost there. Stay present to the challenge, the discipline, whatever that means for you. For 3, you are amazing. Reverse warrior in 2. And 1, so good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms. Inhale, high plank pose, step it back. As you exhale, forearm plank. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Hips dip in line with shoulders. Then dip your hips right, center, left, center to the right, to the left. You could also do this from your knees. Core will still be working. Remember, we're building heat. When you feel that sense of heat in your body, you are becoming present to the opportunity to strengthen, to grow, to bend, to gain resilience. You're here for 4. Last 3. I don't know why I'm counting so slow. Just 2. And 1. Push back to high plank pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, release it out. Do that again. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. You're so good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come all the way through, down to a seat. Whew. Happy Sunday. Doing okay? Feeling okay? All right. If you're a little warm, that was kind of the goal. So have some water, hydrate, feel good. I'm trying to catch my breath while I'm talking to you. So as you know, we're moving a couple more times in plank. And then we're moving towards a revolved dancer's pose. That's basically our big posture that we're doing at the end of our next series. So that's a little more revolving. We've got a little bit more core. So let's come down and do some belly up core. Take a little break from standing at the same time. So down to your back. You decide if you want basic sit-ups or recline bound angle sit-ups. For recline bound angle, bring your feet together to touch, knees open wide. Basic sit-ups, feet to the mat, hip width distance. Spine down, interlace your hands behind your head, breathe in. Exhale, lift your shoulder blades up. Some of you have already started. I love it. You're just in it. Go with it. Yes. Remember that exhale matches the lift of your chest, and you can totally connect the rhythm of your movement to the rhythm of the music, or just like march to your own drummer, you know? You might notice that it's a different kind of energy to go slow and a different kind of strengthening to speed up. Both have added opportunity and added challenge. So again, you decide what brand of challenge looks like for you today, but recognize that there's opportunity here to continue to lean into challenge in a way that will help us grow. Here for 4, 3, pulse it high in 2, and 1, lift and pulse. Tiny movements off your mat, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Yeah, lift, lift, reach, reach. Here for 4, 3, hold it up in 2, and 1, static hold, just 4, a little bit higher for 3, bicycle twist in 2, last 1, bicycle twist, twist it right, left, right, left, or twist, center, go to the other side, back to center. Add the exhale breath to your twist, and let that exhale breath help the exertion of your twist. Bring your elbow closer to your knee while you keep your knee relatively over your elbow. So bicycle twist, if you add a scissor kick, you could actually kind of mirror a revolved half moon on your back, which is one of the postures we'll be doing a little bit later in practice. So really notice how you engage your oblique muscles to help you twist into those movements. Here for 4, 3, pulse it right in 2, and 1 to the right for 4, tiny pulse for 3, hold it right in 2, and 1, hold it here, just 4, left shoulder higher for 3, pulse it left in 2, last 1 to the left, just 4, last 3, hold it left in 2, and 1, hold it left, just 4, tiny bit higher for 3, long body stretch in 2, and 1, long body stretch, arms long, legs long. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. The dog's running to help. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll the length of your spine. And then we'll meet back in forearm plank. So forearm plank, once again, start with elbows, wrists under shoulders, and then come down to your elbows, elbows under shoulders. You can interlace your palms, energetically hug your elbows towards each other. Let's add some dolphin push-ups this time. Inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhales, lower down. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhales, lower. Exhales, lift. Inhales, lower. Exhales, lift. Keep your elbows hugging towards each other to keep them right under your shoulders. Yes. Big exhale breath to help you lift your hips. Let your breath help you sustain this here. Just for 4, lift, 3, last 2, and 1, hold your forearm plank. 4, last 3, high plank pose in 2, and 1, high plank, hold it. 4, 3, downward dog in 2, the last 1, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, big breath in, big breath out. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale. Let's move on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of mat. First things first, locate your block and make sure it is beyond the front of your mat. That's where you'll want it next. And then from there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root through your heels, reach up. Exhale, set up dancer's pose, just good old-fashioned dancer. Right elbow to right side body, kick your right heel up. Simply drop your palms so your elbow and shoulder stay open as you capture your foot. knees to touch. Squeeze your glutes to level your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, begin your dance. Kick your heel away from your seat. Reach your right knee behind you as you press your chest in front of you. Keep your chest lifted rather than starting to point your chest down, and continue to reach your left palm straight out from the crown of your head. Yes, so open, so expansive. Feel that in your posture. Here for 3. One-legged mountain pose in 2. And 1, release the grip on your foot. One-legged mountain, right knee up, arms high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, set up eagle. Right arm underneath your left, palms to touch or grab opposite shoulder. Then hug your right thigh on top of your left thigh. Sink lower in your hips. Your right big toe could come behind your left calf, could point down next to your ankle, or be planted on your mat. Bring your right hip back, lift your chest. You can keep this nice long spine, or if you'd like, you could fly your eagle, round your spine down, bring your elbows towards your knees. Let your gaze follow. Remember, part of what we're doing is going from these really big open postures to these super compressed small ones. Maximum movement in your body makes it more challenging, builds more heat. You're here for 3. Standing splits in 2. And 1 for standing splits, unravel everything. Fingertips to the mat. Point your right toes behind you. Maybe you guide them up a little bit more towards the sky. You could also push your palms onto your block. Dial your right hip down rather than flaring it open to the side. Yes, you're here for 3. Forward fold in 2. And 1, forward fold, feet to the mat. Toe heel them hip width distance. And then grab your big toes with your index finger and thumb. Big toe pose. Inhales, add a little length in your spine. Exhales, fold over your thighs. Lots of things we've been doing are going to build and increase your heart rate. Dancer's pose is classic for that. So use this fold as an opportunity to relax your heart rate a little bit, recapture the attention to breath. And remember, whenever we have challenge, we must also balance it with support. So feel the support of your mat, the support of this community, of my voice, the person constantly telling you you're fabulous because you are, and just be. And then release the grip on your toes. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, create that really long spine. Exhale, high to low plank, your variation you want. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step your palm or your foot between your hands. And inhale, crescent lunge, lift your shoulders above your hips. Exhale, push your palms together at heart center and crunch your abdominals in. Inhale, lean forward, keep your core engaged. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Guide your left elbow to the outside of your right leg. You are welcome to do this twist from your back knee, but we'll move from here from a standing position. So you'll come to lift back up to transition to what's next. Open your chest a little bit more. If you'd like, you can open your arms to fly. That will be where we transition from. So left palm, forearm stays connected to your thigh, right arm high. Maybe you twist open a little bit more. From here, revolve half moon. So locate your block, push your left palm onto your block, about a foot out in front of your right toes. Then kick your left foot up, reach your right palm high, lift your hips. From here, revolve dancer, just like the grip you made at the beginning of class. Reach back and grab the top of your foot. Elbow, shoulder stay open. Left thumb to heart center. Lift your chest, then extend your left fingertips towards the ceiling. Like dancer, kick away from your seat. Reach your chest forward. Maybe it's wobbly. That's okay. We're just here a couple breaths. Here for 3. We'll meet in mountain pose, both feet on the mat in 2. And 1. So good, my friends. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms high, both feet down. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Just a couple cleansing breaths. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, palms to heart. 1 more. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. For these last 2 times in plank, opportunity here, I don't know what this is called, but you go down to your right forearm, your left forearm, right palm, left palm, right forearm, left forearm, right palm, left palm. Natalie, or somebody who teaches sculpt, if you know the name of this, let me know. But the goal here is to keep your hips pretty level, core engaged. All of the things touching the mat in your arms stay right underneath your shoulders. 4. Down, down. Last 3. 2 more. 1 more. Lift, down, down. Then high plank pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Everybody inhale. Everybody exhale. Final side, inhale, look forward, walking push-ups. Thanks, Natalie. Exhale, forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, mountain pose, ground through your heels, rise up. Exhale, dancer on the left, regular dancer, left elbow to left side body. Kick your left heel up. Grab the inside edge, knees to touch. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, dance. Kick your heel from your seat. Push your heart space forward. Continue to reach your palm high. Long in your standing leg. Focused in your gaze. Present to your own experience, whatever it may be. Here for 3. One-legged mountain pose in 2. And 1. Absolutely amazing. One-legged mountain, left knee up, arms high. Breathe in. Exhale, set up eagle. Left arm under right, and then left leg over right. You decide all the different variations in eagle that serve your body best. Maybe you grab opposite shoulder rather than pushing palms. Maybe your big toe on your left foot comes down. Begin with that lifted chest, nice long spine, core is engaged. Level your hips towards the front of your mat. And if you'd like, maybe you get a little bit smaller, compress even more. Elbows towards the knees, fly your eagle. Let your gaze follow down with you. Carve out your belly, core nice and strong. Yeah. You're here for 3. Standing splits in 2. And 1. Standing splits, unravel. Fingertips to the mat. Yes, lift your left toes up and back. Stay really grounded under your right foot. Straighten through your right leg. Maybe your block underneath your palms will help. Yes, nice. You're so great. Stay with it. Here for 3. Forward fold in 2. And 1. Forward fold, feet to the mat, hip width distance. Hands to feet pose this time. Lift up on your toes. Walk your hands underneath all the way till your toes touch your wrists. If you have a different forward fold that would feel better, go for it. My hamstrings are really tight, and sometimes I find that a yogi squat, something with bent legs, feels better here, so that's also an option. But the goal is to come into a posture that feels like one you can just lean into for a couple breaths. Again, your heart rate has been lifted. The niyamas, of which tapas is one, are all about observation. What are you observing in your experience? And over the last couple of weeks, when you add those observations with each other over time, what do you notice then? Amazing focus, my friends. Rock your weight back to your heels. Roll out your wrists as you walk them out from underneath your feet. And then feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, high to low plank. It's your last one, you do you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, final push. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift your chest, reach up. Exhale, thumbs to heart center, feel that crunch of your abs. Inhale, lean forward, spine stays long. Exhale, revolved, crescent lunge to the left. Right arm over left thigh, push your palms together, twist the center of your chest closer to your thumbs. If you pivot your left hip crease a little bit back, you'll actually maximize your twist even more and continue to work to level your hips. From here, open arms to fly, right forearm stays pressed to your leg, left arm high, open a little bit more. And then from here, we work towards revolved half moon. Look down, locate your block, press your right palm onto your block, kick your right foot up, keep your hips level to your mat, and then begin to twist your chest back open to the side. From here, revolve dancer, heel to seat. Grab the top of your foot with your left palm. Your right thumbs can come to heart center to give you a little more center of gravity as you lift your chest. And then re-extend your right arm high as you push your chest forward. Whew. It's hard to do and talk at the same time. Stay long in your standing leg. Kick away from your seat. Yes, I'm clapping because you look so great. You're here for 3. Stick with it. You've got it. Mountain pose in 2. And 1. Yes, Liz. Inhale, mountain pose. Feet down, arms high. Big breath in. Exhale, palms through heart center. 2 more. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, thumbs fall through center. 1 more time. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose 1 final time. We got to do our walking push-ups on the left. So left forearm down, right forearm down, left palm up, right palm up. Forearm, forearm, palm, palm. Left, right, left, right. Left, right. Stay in the fire, my friends. Stay with your breath. Tell yourself something really positive right now. Palm to palm here for 4. Lift, lift. Last 3. Final 2. Do 1 more. Down, up, up. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Kudos to you. Big breath in. Full breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your knee to your wrist. Keep a flex in your toes. You can keep your chest lifted. If you'd like, when you're ready, walk your palms forward. Let your forehead begin to soften down. A block underneath your forehead might feel good. If you're in your own home, these final postures, I'm having a hard time breathing and talking. These final postures are a great time to grab some pillows and blankets and make yourself feel just fully supported and comfortable. And stay connected to your breath. Stay connected to your practice. And there's always different ways to practice discipline, right? It's not just about doing push-ups and holding planks. There's usually, in most moments, an opportunity to add discipline. So the discipline to be still can be a big one for many of us. Enjoy 2 more full cycles of breath in this side of half pigeon. And then once you're ready to move to the other side, if you want more time here, go for it. Otherwise, begin the walk back towards down dog. Some stops along the way to pedal it out, wiggle it out, whatever feels good. And then we'll set up the other side as you're ready. Guide yourself in, left leg high, then left knee to wrist. Keep a flex in your toes. Maybe that lift of your chest would feel nice. Or maybe you're like, no, I kind of want to lie down. So walk your palms forward. Always the opportunity, remember as well, to roll to your back and do a supine posture or even a seated hip opener posture if that would feel good. Enjoy a few more breaths here, nice and steady. Take your time. And once you are ready, a final down dog. And just walk your palms back onto the mat, lift your hips. Some nice wiggles and pedals. And then from that final down dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step all the way through, come to a seat on your mat. Seated forward fold always goes nicely with some of those big opening postures. So sit bones underneath you. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, grab for the soles of your feet, or you could capture your shins, or if you're super bendy, you could bring a block in front of your feet as well. And then I always like to kind of shuffle my tailbone a little bit further back. And inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, fold down over your thighs. Inhale, add some length. Exhale, fold it down. Do one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, slowly come back up. Palms out in front of you. Exhale, roll all the way down to your back. Use your core strength one final time. And when you reach your mat, happy baby awaits you. Hug your knees into your chest. Grab for the edges of your feet. Rock and roll a little side to side. Let it feel really nice. A little massage along your spine. And then from that happy baby, we'll end with a real simple twist. Cactus your arms beside you, full spine down, knees into your chest. You could add eagle legs if you want, right leg over left for the first side. Breathe in. Exhale, let your legs drop to the left and your chin drop towards the right. Knees could just come together to touch, or again, you could add a little eagle leg variation, but either way, the goal is to let gravity around you twist you more than you feeling the need to exert anything in your twist. And then gently, slowly come back to center. Spine to the mat. If you're in eagle legs, wrap the other side, left leg over right. Breathe in. Exhale, let your legs drop to the right. your chin towards the left. Yeah, love the variations, my friends. Way to make your practice your own. If your body is telling you that something intuitively would feel good, you are more than likely correct. So lean into what you hear. That's part of the point of the niyamas. We connect more deeply to ourselves, more confidently to ourselves. And slowly, gently guide yourself back to center. Spine down, hug both knees into your chest, and then hug yourself into the tightest little ball. Wrap around your shins, bring your forehead to your knees, take a huge breath in. Open mouth, exhale, corpse pose, Shavasana. Extend your legs long, let your feet just flop to the sides, palms beside you, face up. It is 12:56, so we've got a couple minutes to simply just be right here in stillness and still have time to be guided out in the hour we've given to yoga today. So invite yourself to completely let go. Stay in the discipline of your practice, and I will guide you out shortly. Enjoy. In a world that currently seems really topsy-turvy, I'm finding a lot of meaning in exploring tapas with you all. It feels really important to me to remember that we can experience challenge and learn and grow through it. And some of the challenge may not be by choice, but we're here to fully experience our lives as humans. And that sense of mindfulness, that sense of presence to the challenge may be exactly what we need to transform. So thank you for the opportunity to continue to deepen and learn and grow as we continue on our journey. As you're ready to continue with your afternoon, just start to wiggle a little in your extremities, your fingers, your toes, your nose, your jaw. And then let wiggles get bigger, wag your feet, rock your chin, roll out your wrists, and then even bigger till you're ready for a long body stretch. Extend your arms behind you, point your toes in front of you, take a big breath in, fill up. Big breath out, let it go. And then hug your knees to your chest, roll to either side, a little fetal position. And from that fetal position, that moment of renewal, press yourself up to a seat. Nice and tall, rooted underneath you, lift through the crown of your head, push your palms together at the center of your chest, spread your fingers wide. And take just a moment to acknowledge that what we do here in itself takes discipline. To show up on your mat in your own home at noon on a Sunday when there's football to watch or whatever to be done, that is discipline, my friends. We're doing it. We can do hard things because we are right now. And when we do them together, we find the opportunities even greater to continue to grow. Bring your thumbs to third eye, that space of enlightenment and humility where our intuition most deeply resides. We are all teachers. We are all learners. We thrive together. Bowing forward, we seal our practice. Peace, my friends.